Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and doing a best of one Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Okay, rare Dragon Kami Reborn. Weird card. A lot of build up to gain some life and then potentially get one creature spell, because unless you have a bunch of dragons. Weird card. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of build up for a 0/1 that dies and maybe gives you something. Granted, you gain a little bit of life, but I'm not really digging it. I think we're probably looking at Twisted Embrace, which is some good removal. Guidebot's good. Automaton has played okay for me too. Gloom Shrieker's obviously good. Intervention's playable. Moth's is playable. The Steelbreaker's good. Plenty of good things. I think we'll just take the thing that modifies creatures and kills things, though. All right. Well, Life of Toshiro Umezawa is a good follow-up. It's got a lot of versatility. Pump something, kill something, gain life, end up getting a 2/3 that maybe helps you cast spells. All for the low cost of 2 mana. Great card. Voltage Surge is in here, also very good. Nezumi Prowler, definitely good. Cheap artifact creature. Twin Shot Sniper's a great card. It either, you either channel it and shock something, or it comes in and shocks something, and it's got reach. It's got a lot of versatility, and it's an artifact creature. But I'm fine taking this. Stays on color with our first pick, and is a very strong card. So let's do that. All right, pick 3. We just have Clawing Torment and Chain Flail Centipede in black. Probably looking at like Thirst for Knowledge. It's a lot of artifacts in blue and black. And very, very good card advantage. 3 mana. Which is obviously good. Hot Shot Mechanic, good beatdown card. Simian Sling, certainly playable. But no, I feel good about the Thirst for Knowledge here. Okay, next pick here. Well, in black, we have Ambusher, which I feel fine about taking. It's an artifact. Can sneak in and give lifelink. Roaring Earth is a card I like a lot. But I'm okay taking the Ninja. I mean, if we do end up blue-black, we'll be in Ninja colors. 2 mana to get a 3/2 lifelink attacker is not bad. I think I'm okay with it. Stick to black for now. Try and cut it, because we've got a couple good picks in there already. Well, we got Voltage Surge now. Another chance to get it. Or I could take the Kunai. Pick 5 Voltage Surge. Otherwise, we have Scrounger in black, which is fine too. Not exactly the ninja card I'm looking for, though. Well, I think Kunai's worse than Surge, but it might be okay to take here. It's hard to go wrong with a 1 mana instant speed removal spell. I'm going to go with the Kunai just because I have the Thirst already. It kind of just keeps us in black for now. I mean, it could be just jump off for Voltage Surge, but I guess I don't want to. All right, here I'll take the Decoy. It's colorless. It works well with ninjas if we get more than one. It's an artifact. Haven't played with or against the Mechanaut yet. Haven't seen a lot of blue-black, I feel like, or blue-red, rather, I feel like. Fang of Shigeki, certainly playable. Let's take the Decoy, though, and be okay with that. Okay. So we can take the Completion. Totally playable removal. Not terribly exciting, but instant speed deals with a lot of things. Artifacts, creatures, planeswalkers. Really the only notable pick in here, other than the Skyblessed Samurai, so that seems okay. So we take another kunai, but Mirror Shell Crab's a great card. I personally really like the crab. Not only is it an artifact, but it's a counterspell. It's a counterspell for abilities too, which is cool. I think I'm going to take it here over the second kunai, just because I really like what it does, and it's a win con on top of that, which is good. So we can take the Trespasser now. It's another artifact. It can tap things down. Certainly fine. Not exciting. Wow, pick 10 Voltage Surge. That's pretty crazy. I feel like Disruption Protocol looks really good in here, since our deck is like 5 artifacts already. It's a pretty hard counter in here. I'm going to take the counter. I mean, it's obviously insane to see a Voltage Surge that late, but kind of feel like I've already made my bed here. So I don't need any of this. I guess I'll take the Sentinel. So I think Boar is the best card here. Trample Haster or Channel Pump Spell. It's a good card. Been running into Suit Up a lot recently, and I think it's actually a fine card. It's a combat trick that draws you a card. I mean, can't really go wrong with that. So, kind of a weird pack one. We wanted to cut black early, and I feel like we got really cut off from it after pack like 4. Wow. Tameo, huh? So this is probably worth splashing. Although, yeah, Assassin's Ink is crazy good too. But I mean, this card is great. Tap an artifact or creature, doesn't untap. Exile a non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard. Create a token, it's a copy. And then you can make a Tameo's Notebook. It makes your spells cost 2 less. And tap, draw a card. Because it's an artifact token. Cool. Copying stuff from your graveyard is pretty awesome too. I feel like it's worth splashing. We need something bomby. It's a pretty strong card. Tameo's Notebook does seem a little fragile though. It's not like an emblem or anything. It's just a artifact in a set with a bunch of artifact removal. So Prosperous Thief is good. We have Moonsnare Specialist, which is also good. I think Thief is going to make more sense if we want to splash Tameo. We want those treasures. Circuit Mender is a good card, just all around good. Another Ambusher in here as well, but I'll take the Thief. We need some 1-drop creatures so we can sneak in there. So I think I'm okay with the second Thirst for Knowledge, even over removal. How do we only have 5 artifacts? I feel like we have 1,000,000 artifacts, but I guess we don't. Actually, it might just be the Jungle Hollow. If we're going to splash Tameo, we're giving up some good cards for it, like Lethal Exploit and Thirst. But it just makes our mana base that much safer to be able to cast Tameo. And it doesn't take up a slot in the deck for fixing, so I like it. I guess you could splash Basayu. And I have gotten beat up by that card quite a few times. Otherwise, another Completion, which is good. We could just take the Completion as well and not necessarily splash. 4 mana removal, but I'm okay with it, I think. Yeah, the card has played well, but I guess we'll take the Completion, get the removal. Try and minimize my splashing. So we have Artificer, which can... It's an artifact. It's a 2-drop creature, which we need a lot more of. Because Yeah, I think as much as I really am all around unimpressed with Artificer, we really don't have ninjas here. Cheap things to ninjutsu in. I never get to play Hacker, so I'm going to take it here because I think it's a good card, even though Uncharted Haven would give us the more fixing for Tamio. Man, that is good. I do think the Hacker is quite good, though. It's a little looter that could, and possibly better if you draw a card off of it. So I guess we can take the Sphere. It's another artifact. Draws cards. You can channel it. So Operative kind of makes sense here, but there's also Silver Fur Master, which makes sense. Makes our ninjutsu cheaper. And is a ninja buffer. I think we'll probably take that. Ninja Lord. Pick 8 Ninja Lord. That's pretty nice. Okay, well, Reckoner Raid makes sense. We need more cheap things. It's a evasive creature. Drains your opponent a couple times. Pretty good card. Bit of a miss here. I think we'll just take the rare. Well, pick 11 Exploit, but maybe we want this Thirst too. It's hard to go wrong with Thirst. And we have a good artifact count too. 3 mana instant speed draw 3 is just really strong. None of these cards matter to us, so whatever. Well, ideally I don't have to play Artificer. Because even in a deck that's got a bunch of artifacts, it's just not good enough, I don't think. Discover the Impossible is a weird card too. All right. White seeming open, huh? All right. Hanada, I don't think we're looking at that, even though it's a strong card. Another Thirst for Knowledge, jeez. It's a lot of thirsts. Might just want the Modern Age. Hopefully wheel the Terrarium to make Tamio Splash easier, but we need more evasion. This loot lets you loot twice too, which is good. Or we could just take a third Thirst. I mean, I'm probably okay with that too. It's just, we only have, creature count is low. And Modern Age actually seems important for what we're trying to do. I mean, 2 Thirsts is probably okay. Replication Specialist. Well, in a deck that's got a bunch of artifacts, it's pretty excellent. Prowler's good too. And Apprentice is at least a cheap thing for ninjutsu. It's hard to go wrong with Prowler, just because it kind of thematically fits a little bit better than Specialist, but Specialist has evasion and just copies all sorts of things in here, but to be honest, I'm probably not playing this. We might just want the Prowler for ninja synergies. I think the Specialist is very good, but I want some ninjas. We have the Ninja Lord. Can take the Technician here. We actually have quite a few. Well, maybe not as many as I thought, but we've got a few things we can cheat out. And if you ninja it in for 2, you're feeling pretty good. So really the main issue is we didn't get any of the cheap ninja. We didn't get any of the cheap ways to get our ninjas in, which is unfortunate. I'll take another crab. I mean, I think it's a better counter than Protocol, so. All right, well, Circuit Mender is a good one. It's not as cheap as I want. Infiltrator probably more important. We need cheap, evasive ways to get our ninjas in, I think. Plus, it's a ninja, so that helps. Circuit Mender is good, but I want the flyer. And we need more 2 mana dudes. Really don't need any of this. Just take the uncommon. Could take Apprentice. We already have a protocol that probably doesn't make the deck, so maybe. I'll take a look. I don't think it is. Well, Companion's a decent one. It's an artifact. It comes in, gives you a couple bodies. One's evasive. God, pick 9, Thirst for Knowledge. Wow. More late voltage surges, huh? It's surprising. Well, I don't think Tranquil Cove helps the mana base, but none of these cards matter for us, so whatever. I'll take the uncommon. Just take an uncommon. Yeah, white ended up being pretty open. It kind of looked like red was open too. Red, white. But, I mean, we got a lot of good cards in here. Tameo Splash is going to be... Well, I was going to say Tameo Splash is going to be a little trickier than I thought, but we do have 3 Thirst for Knowledge, so we have a lot of ways to draw cards. I don't know if you can really count Tameo as a creature either. So 12, 13, 14 creatures. Maybe you can count Tameo. We can probably still lower 1 creature. Might be the Trespasser. Although, I mean, it's not bad. Let's cut the suit up for now. So how many forests is right for... This mana base might actually be right. That's 7 black, 8 blue, 3 green, all for Tameo. Because we don't really have any other way to get the green. So I like the crabs more than the protocols, even in a deck that's got 10 artifacts. So I can probably pretty easily cut these, even though I think they're good. Might just cut the Mnemonic Sphere because we've got 3 Thirst for Knowledge. So then removal-wise, we have Ninja's Kunai, Life of Toshiro Umezawa, Twisted Embrace, 2 completions. It's not bad. Well, it's an interesting deck. I think it's got some okay aspects to it. I think the weakest part about it is we don't have great ninjutsu enabling, but that's okay. We'll give this deck a try. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. I think this hand's actually okay because of the Thirst for Knowledge. Because any land like the one we just drew, at least we can cast this. Reality Chip, that's a good one. So think we'll just embrace here. Kill the Bearer of Memory. And then attack with Thief. And that gives us the green mana for Tamiyo as well, which is nice. And we want to cast it for its completed cost. I guess that sort of makes sense. Okay. So we can do Silver Fur Master. It's pretty good. Or I can do Tamiyo now. I mean, they don't have a threat on board, so it feels like a good opportunity to cast Tamiyo. Wait, did I do that in a bad order? Maybe I wanted to attack with, I could have probably dealt more damage, I guess, if I did it the other way. That's probably true. If I did Silver Fur Master, attacked into it, they probably didn't block. That might have been better. Alright, let's see here. So I guess we do... Yeah, I mean, we can do the Tamiyo and not even cast the Completion. Can draw off the Hacker as well. If I want to return the Silver Fur Master. So, draw a card there. Let's see, 5 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually need another mana to do... No, we have the Thief too. So, yeah, I guess this works. So we'll do this. We'll do the Hacker in place of the Master. We lose out on a point of damage. Not exactly sure it matters. Because we get to draw off the Hacker. Not even a loot. Straight up draw. And we did get a land, which is nice. So we can Thirst for Knowledge as well, I guess, before we replay the Master. And we can discard 2 cards, or we can discard the Prowler. I guess I'm okay discarding Prowler, even though it's good. We can do Infiltrator. And get a flyer that can pump. Or the Silver Fur Master now to well, I guess I'd rather have the evasive dude. Okay, so now with 7 mana, I think we'll just tap the Preserver. Then we can play the Master. Let's see, 4, 7, they're at 9, so if I completion the reality chip, they should die. Although, do I even need to? Because I can pump this too. So that's 3. Because I can block the hacker and then it won't be lethal. So I think we'll just go for the kill here and tap the reality chip. All right. See you for the next one. All right. We can keep this. So, technician into ambusher, maybe? It's a strong one. Well, I guess the good news is we can ninja in our dudes and get rid of those rats. It is actually kind of nice. So probably the technician, because then it can attack into the Reckoner raid. But I guess the ambusher gives us the lifelink, so maybe that makes more sense. Oh, that's cool. So, I guess I can't block, so maybe we don't need the technician. I think we need to draw for an answer. Because I can't block the road captain, I can't block the other thing, so. I might as well find some way to deal with it, I suppose. Great card. That tribute. Very cheap. I wonder why they didn't do the other one. Alright, so we'll draw some cards. And can block the ambusher. We can probably get rid of some lands here, I suppose. Okay, so we can do well, we want to be able to block the ambusher, so I guess we do the technician. And I guess we wait on that for next turn because we want the lifelink. So 6 mana. You can do the companion. Plus leave up Thirst for Knowledge and Crab. I suppose we do that. Just gotta play it patient here. So, Trespasser buys us some time, but so does Completion. So I might just get rid of the Crab, because I need to stop the Echo for now. Could also dump the Prowler. That gives me Trespasser and Completion. Either way, I want Completion here. I guess the question is, I don't really want to lose the Crab, though. Am I willing to lose the Prowler? I might be. If I can gunk up the ground enough, it might be okay. Because I'll have 7 mana next turn, so I can counter plus do Completion. All right, let's lose the... I mean, gaining life is important too. But I think I'm going to lose the Prowler. Oh, there's our green mana. That's cool. So we'll do that. We'll pass. We'll do the Completion on the Echo. We can counter ninjutsu with the Crab as well, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, they can pay for it here, though, but really not the end of the world. So now we might just cast the Crab. Another option is to cast the Trespasser and leave up Crab for counter. Yeah, I don't know what I like more. I mean, this body gunks up their board pretty good. And then I can counter something big. Because they've been off mana for a little while, too. I think we'll just play the Trespasser and leave up the Crab. I'll counter it. I guess I don't have to. Let's see. They're going to be able to buff something twice, though. Like, I think my Crab is ultimately better than this, but... So, if they double pump... Yeah, it's a little tricky. I think I'm going to counter it just so they don't get the +1/+1 counters. We have Tameo in here somewhere too. Yeah, I got rogues and ninjas. I like that. Still have one more Thirst for Knowledge in here too. Alright. It's going to make things pretty tricky. We'll have to chump the Shadow Walker and kill the Ambusher. Oh, you just had 2 removal spells? Okay. We weren't meant to win this one, so that's just fine. We'll see you for the next one. Okay, we'll keep this. Well, guess we'll get rid of a swamp and an island. So that's cool. We got that anyway. So we can play the Technician here. Get in for 2. We don't have any artifacts to cheat anyway, so we'll just do this. Alright. Probably gonna wait to cast Twisted Embrace then. Oh, that's cool. So, go land, Kunai. I think we'll kill the... Guess we'll kill the Fang. I mean, I'll kill the Infiltrator too. But, well, that is true. It's just... Yeah, it's a little tough, to be honest. Because I'm going to cheat this out, but... I mean, I would prefer to kill the Flyer, I guess, but... So, unfortunately, we just wait. Might be willing to lose the decoy to draw. I guess I'm okay with that too. So we just want to kill Busayu. It's going to be pretty tricky to win. So we'll embrace... guess the Technician. And pass. Guess I could have done Ambusher last turn, huh? Land there's not really what we wanted, but what are you gonna do? Attack with these two. I guess I could attack with the Ambusher as well. Or the Furmaster, rather, but this is okay. Well, if they block the decoy, I guess it's okay. I'll be able to still ninjutsu, not ninjutsu, but cheat out the Ambusher. As well as draw. I'm not dead, am I? Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they have a land, no, they still don't kill us in the air, so it's okay. I think we'll just draw off the decoy and cheat out the Ambusher. Well, land's not what I wanted, but what are you gonna do? Well, had what they needed when they needed it, so what are you gonna do? The latest, saddest thirst for knowledge an Alex Stephenson has ever seen. I mean, my deck's defense, I've only got like 1,000 of them, so I can't be expected to draw them every time. So we decline, we discard a... these two, we still die because we're at 1, unfortunately. Sadly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bummer. Bummer of a game. Just really sad that these thirst for knowledges, even 3 of them, and I can't get more card advantage than my opponents. It's sad. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, we'll keep this. So we'll play this and kill the Ember Keeper. So I probably still kill the Apprentice. Like, it buffs the Cuff, but gets a body off the board. And the Cuff is more, I feel like, to equip onto things anyway, so I'm okay with it. Let's just play the Technician. It can block the Cuff. Prevent some damage. Okay. All right. All right. Get our 2/3. We'll play a land. We'll pass. Leave up Thirst for Knowledge and Crab. I guess technically leaving up Tamiyo's Completion as well. Goro. So we actually can't crab it, but we can Completion it, and I think that'll be good enough. So I think we'll just Reckoner raid. Attack for 4. I can hack her here too, but I'm gonna leave up Crab and Thirst for Knowledge again. I guess I didn't have to play the Reckoner raid. I could have just hackered. That might have been better. I'm still okay with this situation though. We have a counter spell. We have Thirst for Knowledge, so that's pretty good. Can't activate it because Tamiyo's Completion prevents activated abilities from being activated. And they had to pay the full 4 to unreconfigure, or however you want to say it. So, yeah, I guess we can ditch the Ambusher here so I can keep my lands. Ooh, Silver Fur Master, that's a good one. So, can attack in and do the hacker, as well as the Silver Fur Master. This isn't a ninja though, no, it's a samurai. Well, probably makes more, well, let me think. I guess if I play untapped land, yeah, if I play untapped land, I can still play Silver Fur Master. Oh, but then I can't do, huh. Because I want to leave up Crab. Well, I don't know if it matters or not. I want to get the card draw. I mean, it's like a free card draw. It's pretty good. Actually, getting Memory of Toshiro back is really not bad either. Because we get to draw the card, which is obviously good. Kunai too. Oh, that's cool. So I can do Kunai and still leave up Crab. All right, we'll do that. Interesting. All right, we'll see you for the next one. This is a good hand. We can go Reckoner Raid, Decoy, Hacker. And what's cool about that is I get to drop the Hacker and the Decoy, and this is assuming the Decoy gets in. But I kind of feel like it will. We'll see. I mean, it's a good card draw if it can get in. Sure. Trading with either of these and drawing is sweet, so let's do this one. So we get to basically divination off of here, which is kind of nice. Guess that makes sense. Which one do I think is the bigger threat? The boar or the automaton? Because I have the kunai and it's ward 2. So I can kill one of them here. I think we're going to attack with the hacker at least. I guess I can't kill the automaton, so we'll have to kill the boar with the kunai, because it's going to take 3 mana. But we'll still attack with the... Well, I guess we don't have to attack with the hacker either. Because I have the card advantage right now, so I think we'll just do it like this. Play the kunai, equip it to either one. I guess it doesn't super matter. And then we'll pass. Then we can double block the automaton as well as kill the boar. I made that mistake too with automaton where it doesn't actually get pumped. It's not a mistake. It doesn't really matter. Maybe they have first strike too and they can kill both. I don't know. like Kindled Fury or something. So we'll throw the knife at that. It's still a trade. So, whatever. I think we walked away from that just fine. Alright, best use of mana. Let's do the Modern Age because we want to draw a land. So we'll loot. Didn't get the land, but hey, I asked for Thirst of Knowledge and then the deck just gives me 1,000 of them, huh? Is that how it's going to work? Is that how you're going to do it, deck? What am I getting rid of? I mean, I could get rid of a Thirst for Knowledge, but it's a lot of card advantage. Could get rid of the Decoy. We're mana starved right now, though, which is really hard place to be. So I think I actually ditched the Companion. My thought is I'm going to play the Infiltrator here because it has flying. But then at least Thirst for Knowledge, I find a land, I can go Thirst plus something else. So I like that. So we need to discard now. I guess we could discard the Decoy. So we can play the Life. We can Thirst as well. I guess we can Thirst first. Well, I kind of want to keep the Ambusher. Could ditch the Trespasser. The Ambusher is important here, though, because it gains us life. And I actually do want the land, sadly, because kind of need some lands. So I think we'll get rid of that. We'll get in with the Infiltrator. And we'll do the Ambusher for the lifelink. And, I mean, it attacks reasonably well into their things, too. Not to mention, we've got the Life of Toshiro Umezawa to pump our Ambusher as well. Oh, well, geez. So, they're going to kill our Ambusher now, and we have to actually find a way to kill that, or we're not going to be able to win. So, Thirst for Knowledge to find removal. So now we'll discard land. Play the green mana. Pass, leave up Crab and Thirst for Knowledge. So I either see 15 lands, no Thirst for Knowledge, or I see 3 Thirst for Knowledge, no lands. Those are the two options you're given, folks. Which ones do you choose? I guess the ones with lands is the one I choose, but they're both pretty agonizing deaths, I suppose. Okay, well, we got some good ones there. We'll get rid of the lands. So we'll decline, get rid of a forest and island. So I suppose the play is Embrace. We got to take care of the Goshen tie, the shared purpose. Bronze plate boar is going to be a big problem, but I just a little bit unsure what to do about it right now. I mean, I could play the crab as well, but they're spitting so many dudes out that I don't think that's going to work out. I think we have to kill the shared purpose now because they're just getting too many dudes. I mean, I want to kill the boar too, but they're spitting out 2 dudes a turn is just not going to work. We want to play the crab, so I suppose we play the infiltrator. Could play Life of Toshiro too, but infiltrator at least keeps, well, does it keep something back? They're still going to be able to attack with the 1/1s. At least some of them. Maybe we just play this now and start killing their 1/1s. Because those are their go-to equip targets here. Jeez. This has just really not been my draft. Wow. So I can play the crab, but I don't think it matters anymore, sadly. I mean, I can do Tamio plus Infiltrator, but I'm at 3 life. So anyway you slice it, we don't have enough blockers. Well, Tamio can get back Trespasser as well. Or Searchlight Companion. So I have 2 blockers. That might be okay. I don't think it is, but might not have a choice. Do I have any other? I mean, I need as many bodies as I can. So, well, I could do the Ambusher. Get a Lifelinker. That one might be okay. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Okay. We'll do that one. So it's... We need... it's mana value or what? Okay, so it's 4 mana value. Get the Ambusher. Then we'll play an Infiltrator. And pass. So I think we just block with, we double block it for sure. And that way Tamio lives. So I suppose that means I want to keep my flyer, I think. So we'll just block like this, I guess. Well, we lose both our dudes if I do that. So I suppose it's better to just get the one for the 1/1 then. Now we can start getting those grabs out. I guess that's good. So they can still reconfigure even when it's tapped unfortunately. So I think we're actually going to tap the Death Toucher. Because that thing, if they were to give it trample, was actually a pretty big problem. Guess we hang out for now. I maybe should have just attacked with the 3/2 in case they get removal. That actually might have been okay in hindsight. Twisted Embrace is my guess. Goshen Die. Well, that's going to be a problem. I guess at least they can't cast it right now. That's good. Oh, they did have the removal. Well, if you got everything, you're going to win the game. That's how it works. If you have everything, you win. And this game. Let's see. I can get the kunai back, huh? That way I can at least kill their Goshen Tai. So we'll equip that on the Infiltrator, I guess. It's instep that it works, right? All right, so I need to stop during their post-combat second main or whatever. So we'll do it on our crab then, I guess that's fine. So I only have 7 mana, which means I can't do my crab and still use the kunai. So we'll just play a thief. And then pass. Guess I have to kill that to not die, but we end up still dying to the 1 damage from the Shintai. So, my mistake. I should have attacked with Ambusher. I just was kind of hoping they didn't go Shrine Steward into Relevant Thing that kills us into Removal Spell, but they did. And I mean, if only they didn't have exactly 3 mana up. So I could counter this. Counter the Goshen Tai. Xaxes, Xaxes, Xaxes. Xaxes mana, Xaxes lethal. Yep. Alright, so we ended up going 2-3. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. Surge Hacker mech, 4 mana, 5/5 menace, enters, deals damage. Yeah, this card's sweet. I like that it comes in and deals 2 right away to something, and then as a pretty, I mean, crew 4 is a lot, but I'd probably take it over the Voltage Surge, I guess. I mean, 5/5 menace. Oh man, there's Twisted Embrace in here too. It's just all sorts of goodies in here. I like that this kills things plus is a threat though at some point in the game. That is kind of good, but Crew 4 is a lot. Honestly, this pack is, this would be an insane pack to open. It's got Embrace, Surge, Thirst for Knowledge, and this removal mech. I'd probably give it a try. I mean, if you have any other vehicles too, then it burns for a lot, so it's probably worth trying. I really haven't jammed many vehicles though in this set. Singularity is a cool card. I haven't played with it. I forget if I've lost against it. I want to say yes, but I can't remember. Maybe I would have lost against it, but I like stole it with Katozi or something and then didn't cast it. That sounds vaguely familiar. All right. Well, I would take it because it's a cool card. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.